When someone wrongfully takes or interferes with your personal property, you may have legal recourse through a conversion claim. Conversion of property is a serious matter in civil law, allowing victims to seek compensation for their losses. But what exactly constitutes conversion, and how are damages calculated? Conversion occurs when an individual deprives another of their right to use or possess personal property without permission or lawful justification. This can include taking, failing to return, selling, altering, or severely damaging someone else's property. For example, if your neighbor borrows your bicycle without asking and returns it with a bent frame, rendering it unusable, this could be considered conversion. In conversion cases, courts aim to compensate victims for their actual losses. Damages typically include the fair market value of the property at the time it was taken, plus interest up to the trial date. In cases involving fraud or willful wrongdoing, plaintiffs may be entitled to the highest fair market value to maximize damages and punish particularly egregious acts. Several factors influence damage calculations in conversion cases. These include the property's fair market value, loss of use compensation, potential punitive damages for intentional or malicious acts, and interest from the date of conversion. Courts also consider whether the plaintiff took reasonable steps to mitigate their losses. It's important to note that not all property is subject to conversion claims. Typically, conversion applies to tangible personal property that can be moved, such as bicycles, computers, or cell phones. Real estate is generally not covered. However, some courts are beginning to recognize certain types of intangible property in conversion cases, including electronic data, digital assets, and some forms of intellectual property. Defendants in conversion cases may employ various legal defenses. These can include proving the owner's consent, demonstrating a lack of intent, arguing that the property was abandoned, or showing they had lawful authority to take possession. Understanding these defenses is crucial for both plaintiffs and defendants navigating legal proceedings. Legal remedies for conversion extend beyond monetary compensation. Courts may order the return of the property through a process called replevine, issue injunctions to prevent further misuse, or impose punitive damages in cases of malicious intent. The goal is to restore the plaintiff to their rightful position before the conversion occurred. It's crucial to be aware of the statute of limitations for conversion claims, which varies by jurisdiction, but typically ranges from 2 to 6 years. The clock usually starts when the owner discovers, or should have reasonably discovered, the conversion. Certain factors, such as fraudulent concealment, may extend this deadline. In conclusion, understanding damages for conversion of property is essential for protecting your legal rights. If you believe your property has been wrongfully taken or interfered with, it's advisable to consult with a qualified attorney who can guide you through the complexities of conversion claims and help you seek appropriate compensation.